Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know the scenery is a little bit different today just due to something changing in my life currently, and I will get back to that in a next video because I'm gonna do a a video on that as well. I do have a guest with me. It is my friend Alyssa. We are gonna do, it's like a little makeup challenge. Basically, I'm already one margarita, well, each of us, we're already one margarita in. I have my wine right here, and then I'm just going to do a look on her. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I think I'm just going to wing it and see how it goes. And if you want to stay tuned, keep watching. There we go. Alright, so first I'm just going to clip back her hair. She has blonde hair, so I'm not trying to get foundation in her hair. Wow, cute. I like it. Okay, so her foundation is the Milani foundation, and honestly, I can't even lie, this is my favorite drugstore foundation, so we picked a good one. And then I'm also going to be using, y'all already know what I'm using. I'm using the Sigma, do I even know what I'm using? Yes, I do. The F80 flat kabuki brush. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. So basically what I usually do is I apply the foundation with a brush first, and then I'll usually go in with a beauty blender and blend it out. But I don't know if I'm going to do that today. We'll see how this looks. Are you a psychopath or a psychopath? Both. My cat is insane. And she has really pretty skin. So this is gonna look good regardless, but I just feel like if, let's just say you have acne prone skin, this foundation is literally the best because it's so full coverage, I feel like, and it gets everything, and just a little bit goes a long way. So don't pour a bunch of this on your brush, because I mean, if you want cake face, that's on you, but me personally, no. Of this foundation in particularly, wait, is that how you say it? Mm-hmm. In particularly, I feel like regardless it's just going to blend out really nice, because this is the best foundation ever, honestly. And it's my favorite drugstore brand too. They have really nice products. Mm-hmm. It's just so nice. I don't know what it is about it.
It's just everything blends well.
Yeah. Oh, your skin is nice. I'm kind of jealous. Alright. Now this is her concealer. I don't have any at the moment because broke. I don't know. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think this is, what is this? The cream. Yeah, the cream contour kit. And I'm going to be using the shade, hang on, let me see. There you go, the shade. And I'm just going to use it with the same brush, and I'm just going to dip into it. And I'm going to get, obviously, her T-zone, which is underneath the eye, the forehead, the chin, down the bridge of the nose, and Cupid's bow. So, Alyssa.
No.
Do you wear a lot of makeup or no?
Like every day?
Yeah.
Not every day.
Me either, girl. I feel like a lot of people don't have time for that. But, when you do wear makeup, what is it that you usually wear? I'm curious.
I always do. If I feel like confident in my skin that day, I'll do like cover up powder, eyebrows, mascara, Or if I'm feeling a little insecure, I'll do foundation, powder, eyebrows, mascara, and highlight.
Nice. Your skin's nice though. I really don't understand why you'd feel insecure to begin with.
Everyone gets breakouts.
You're right.
Everybody has those days.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. Oh wow, I'm grossed out. Oh my goodness. What are we drinking?
Yellowtail Moscato.
Yum.
And Uno Mas Margarita.
Oh yeah, that... Alyssa, don't ever have Alyssa make your drinks while you're going out, please, because you're not even going out, but like
time.
We're like staying in, and this girl's like,
I'm 13 proof.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, wow, should I even be doing this YouTube video right now? Are you gonna look good? Stay tuned.
Spooky season.
Spooky season. Which I want to do Halloween.
I think you should.
But
you really should.
I'm scared because I'm not that great. I just started YouTube. I just started everything, and I'm scared.
You should do like cute glam horror.
I feel like I could do a cool skull if I tried.
Dude, I think you would too.
You think?
Yeah.
I wanna. I might.
I think it
to
looks really
literally
cute.
put this in my makeup bag and chip you.
I might fight you.
I'm scared of you. Let me see.
I'm scared of me too.
Ew. Spooky season. So, this is the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Indiana. And I use it in all my videos, so I feel like everybody knows. And this is the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to use that to obviously set her face. Wow. This powder's really great. I just might add.
I've never used it besides that one other time you put on my face.
It's really great. It like almost smooths out your skin and makes it look airbrush. That's why I like it.
Oh, I like that look. Like that matte airbrush look. I love looking matte besides my highlighter.
Yeah. I'm a dewy queen, so.
I think like because I'm so insecure about my oily skin.
Why are you insecure?
Because I don't like, my face is always greasy and I don't like it. So
I wish my face was.
I think that's why I like the matte look better than the dewy.
And then everybody that has really dry skin, like myself, wishes we could be dewy all the time.
I trade you.
I would, because then I'd take full advantage of being oily, and I don't know. I feel like it's just makes your skin look healthy.
Isn't that the Milani lipsticks?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Oh.
Milani lipsticks are my favorite.
They smell so good.
Don't they?
I had one that smelled like fruit punch and it was my favorite.
Really?
It was like a bright pink, yeah. So good. You always do that.
Every time. Doesn't matter.
I need a refreshment.
I need a refreshment. So now I'm taking the Mattify Cosmetics loose powder. I think it's translucent because I don't know if you can see it, but the powder that's in there is white. But it obviously doesn't look white on the face. Also, this is the Real Techniques powder brush. It's just fat and fluffy. It's just fat. It's just fat. I don't know. It's nice.
You did.
I'm honestly mad. I wish my skin was that nice. And let me just go ahead and take my wine break.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Missing the candy.
Okay, now I'm taking a spoolie. We all know what that is, I hope. And I'm going to brush through her eyebrows, but she has nice eyebrows too.
I just don't like that eyebrow.
We all have that one, I feel like. Now I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and it is in soft brown. And I'm taking my Eco Tools eyebrow brush. And if you hear little bells going off in the background, that's my cat. Sorry. Don't know what to tell you. It's just nice because it's not like too much, and it fills in those spaces really well. Wow. Your apples don't even need much though. They're nice.
I could fall asleep.
No.
It feels so good.
Getting your makeup done? I've only had my makeup done one time. It was on my channel with my friend Kate, because I have never ever got my makeup done ever.
Why is that?
So I don't want other people doing my makeup.
Do you just not trust them to make you look good?
No, it's more just like I know how I like my makeup done, and I've seen other people get their makeup done and it's been a total disaster, and I just don't want to pay that money if I know that I can do it the way that I want it to be done, you know?
Yeah.
But for people that don't do makeup every day, I totally see why it'd be a necessity. Obviously, I do makeup as a business, but I don't know. Like for my own wedding, I'll probably do my own makeup. Won't do my own hair. Hello? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have another wine break. Alright. So, I'm gonna move on to the eyes. But I'm gonna do a look that is colorful. And it's gonna be my favorite color. Alyssa, what is my favorite color? Do you know it?
I don't, but I'm gonna guess, and I'm gonna say it's purple.
I love you, it is!
I did that, guys.
And I'm super proud of you. I'm scared. Is somebody outside?
That's definitely a train.
I'm definitely scared. There are trains where we live, and it scares me every single time it goes by, because I feel like someone's at my house. It's just loud no matter where you are.
Yeah.
Even where you're at, I'm sure
It's
you're
loud, yeah. Because it's right there.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have no idea what I'm doing, how I'm going to do this, but I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to do a purple look. And I know that I want to do a spotlight look. Do you know what a spotlight is? Well, she's about to figure it out. And I'm going to do that, and I'm super excited. All I know is it's going to be purple, and it's going to be a spotlight look. And first off, I'm going to be using the very used, the very old, the very raggedy, I'm so sorry, Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm sorry, Jaclyn. I love you. If you watch my videos, you know that I love her. But it's just my favorite palette, so it's kind of gross. Alright, and first I'm going to use this color in her transition, and that is the shade MFEO. Using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Fluffy brush, and I am dipping into that shade right here. And I'm going to use this in her crease. And I am just making sure that whenever I am putting this in her crease that I am using circular motions, because that will diffuse the color a lot more than like side swiping it. Now I am taking an Urban Decay Naked 2 brush. I think that this came from a palette as well, this brush I just used, and this one came from the Naked 2 palette, but I'm actually going to use this side, and it's a little bit more defined than wrong side, no, right side, alright. It's a little bit more defined than this one because this one's more fluffy than this one. This one's more defined, and I'm going to use that to put another shade into her crease. And I'm going to use this one, which is right here. It's kind of just like a softer brown, and that shade is Mocha. It's right here. Actually going to dip into it very lightly, that way I don't pick up too much product, and I'm just going to tap it off. And I'm going to keep this lower into the crease rather than up here, so that way it can be more defined and it looks more of like, because I'm not doing a cut crease, but I just want to make sure that everything is defined and the colors are diffused nicely. Yeah. And you can always pick up more as you go. I just would rather start off lighter and pick up too less than too much, and it just be choppy and messy. So, what's wrong? And I always make sure whenever I'm holding the brush, I hold it from far away rather than up here. You just have more control of the brush and where you're placing the product. Now I just dipped back into that shade, MFEO, and I'm just blending where I put those two shades together just so that there's no harsh lines.
Under me.
Okay, so now I am going to be using the BH Cosmetics one. Wow. Let's see if I can flip it the right way first. The 120 color palette. And this palette is honestly, I've had this palette forever. And it's the second edition, and I'm trying to figure out which purple I want to use. I'm going to go ahead with this one. None of them have names, but you get the gist. It's a matte purple, and I am taking it on a just round, fluffier brush. It's not too fluffy, but it's kind of, it'll get the colors where I want it to be. So I'm taking this on the outer portion of her eye where her V is, right here. And I'm just hitting the V, which is right here. And making sure that I don't take it any higher than this section right here, because then you can almost look like you're gonna give her a black eye, and I don't think she wants to look like she's beaten up all the time. Okay. Now I'm going to take it in the inner portion right here and do the same thing. I take it more of patting motions than anything, because when you're dealing with the eyelid, you can get messy really fast, and I feel like when you just pat product on there, it makes it look more diffused without even doing the work. And I'm kind of barely connecting this portion and this portion. I'm just barely sliding the brush right there. Doing the same thing on the outer portion right here. Same thing on the inner corner. Okay, so if you get a little messy like me, all you have to do is take your setting powder and run it right across the under eye. Now this is where the spotlight comes into play, because you take a concealer and you take a flat angled brush just like this and you dip into concealer like this. And what you do is you basically put a line. So what her crease is right here, I'm going to put a line right here. This is where it starts. And you buff it out just a little bit. basically it looks like a volcano on her eye. It just makes it to where the color that you put on top of this right here, that's going to be very vibrant, and that's going to give you like the color difference and the color effect of a brighter, let's just say a brighter lighter purple put on top of the purple that I've just put on. Almost looks like a sun setting into water. Now that she looks scary, I'm going to reach back into my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to pick up the shade Royalty, which is this purple shade. It's kind of sparkly, it kind of glistens, and I'm actually going to take, you know those like cheap eyeshadow brushes that you would get whenever you were like 8 years old in the lip smacker packets? That's what this reminds me of, but they work the best when putting on color, in my opinion. And we're just going to place it right on top where I put the concealer. And then I'm just going to kind of diffuse it into the other color. This is actually really pretty. I'm like sort of kind of obsessed with my own work.
I'm done.
I wish you could like actually see it. You'll see it in just a little bit. Alright. I'm scared. So, these are her Kiss lashes in the style Pixie. They're actually really cute. I like them. Good choice, Alyssa. Good choice. Put it on my lash applicator, which is like, slide it and hold it just like this. Use the Duo lash glue, and this lash glue stresses me out, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Alright. Blow it. Got it, girl. You got it. You got it, girl. You want that into the trash? Take it and you place it right up against the lash line. I always need this tool to actually place it on because, I don't know, it kind of messes me up when I don't, but then I just use my fingers usually to place it where I want it, and then I take the opposite side of the lash applicator, the lash applicator? Applicator. And I press it to her eyelid that way. It stays on good. And just hang tight right there while I get the other one. It's the party. You wanna play no games, play no games. Look around you, what's his name? When you're tired of the same damn thing, that's okay, 'cause baby you. It's kind of crazy too, because as a makeup artist, I just became comfortable with putting lashes on because I feel like it's so scary to put them on other people because I don't want to glue their eyes shut, which happens all the time, which it might do to you, maybe. I'm just honest with my clients. I'm like, listen, if I glue your eyes shut,
It's fine.
It's okay.
You'll live.
I'm actually really impressed with myself. Go me.
Go you.
I'm scared. Alright. Now, while that glue dries and it becomes invisible, I am going to do the rest of her face. My Morphe cheek palette. And I am using the Oh So Crushed Up shade like you've seen in 10 million videos. And it is the shade Ego, which is right here. And using my contour Real Techniques brush. And I'm dipping into that. So I am placing the contour underneath her cheekbone and up the temples. She is darker than me in skin tone and probably a good few shades, and this contour palette seems to be very universal on everybody. But it's not even a contour palette though, that's the thing, it's a cheek palette, and I just used the shade Ego to contour with because one day I just didn't have anything to contour with, and I looked in this palette and made do, and I am obsessed with this shade. And Alyssa doesn't personally like her nose being contoured, so I'm not really going to go over that. But I am just going to go ahead and hit her jawline. Just taking that powder brush and going over it again, just so that, you know, I wonder how many times somebody could count me saying no harsh lines in my video. I am using the shade Drama, which is like this purpley plum shade. Just placing this on her cheeks. It's nice because it has a little bit of like gold reflex in it, so it's very glowy. Again, just going over everything.
So there's no harsh lines.
Wow, catching on. Wow. That's pretty. I'm gonna stay on this one. Ooh, look at you, bitch. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Now, taking the shade Beam, which is right here in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to use that to highlight her brow bone.
I haven't done that since like middle school.
What?
Highlight my brow bone.
It's very essential. And it makes your eyebrows almost inflated. That's why I like it. You're a hungry bitch. You a bad bitch. That's
Nunca middle. I'll be with your career.
just a little. Now she has the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and the wand looks like this. And it's honestly really great. Whenever I did her makeup, what was it, 2 weeks ago, this mascara was really great. It's good for like lash, strip lashes. It doesn't make everything too clumpy, and it's perfect. Look at me. There's always trains around here. Wow, you pretty little fairy.
You godmother.
Alright, now we just have to do a highlight, her lips, and then we are done. So, I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit.
I love it. I love their blue one.
I know. And I think that I need to find the brush first, right here. I am going to use the shade Bubbly, which is this one. And I'm just using a tapered brush. Look that way. That way. Woo! Dang! You see that?
Fenty who?
Damn! That shit's like bright as
It's
fuck.
poppin'.
That's crazy.
Okay, highlight.
Alright. Sheesh. even feel like the camera even does it justice. It's just like wild. Sheesh!
A brand new yacht.
A brand new yacht.
That's my favorite part on my nose.
I know, me too.
Especially like right on the tip. It makes me feel like a little fairy. Like,
this is such a fairy look too when you like actually see it. On the Cupid's bow.
mm-hmm.
About the eyebrows. Wow. Now I am going to put some on the high points of her eyebrow. Now, what lip should I use on you?
I don't know. I love a good nude.
I know you do.
But
love a good nude.
love a good nude.
That's not it.
Guys, from what I can see right now, it looks really good.
It does look good.
Guess where we're going after this? Nowhere.
You're so right too. Alright. This is like a peachy shade. This is actually Lipland's collaboration with Amrezy. And Amrezy is fire, if you do not know who that is. She takes the best content on Instagram. And since the eyes are so bold, I do want to do more of a neutral lip anyways.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And it's in the shade Breezy. Wow.
I love that.
And then I'm going to top it with Model CO. And it's just a gloss because everybody knows I like gloss. And it kind of has a little bit of a pinkish sheer effect to it, but it's just nice. Get your hair in order. Alright, you guys. Let me see if I can zoom you into her because she looks fab. Ooh, close your eyes. Look right. Look left. Ooh, girl. Cute. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see her on my channel again,
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. And is that it?
Wait, comment down below.
Anyways, if you would like to see her in my videos more, let me know. I'm actually gonna leave, if you don't mind, Alyssa, your socials down below. So like your Instagram and your Twitter. You don't use it that much, but it's okay. And yeah, hit her up.
Cheers.
And cheers to our last sip of wine. Alright guys. Bye. Until next time, I will see you in my next video, and have a great night. I know we will. Bye.
Bye.